Secondment Poems by Christopher Sanderson. About the author and the writing of secondment poems. I live in Louth, Lincolnshire, close to the east coast of England. Early in 2010, I was seconded to my employer's Exeter office to work in the southwest of England. My assignment was for an indeterminate period, so no point in seeking out a permanent abode. Staying away from home, in guest houses, hotels and B&Bs, gave me the opportunity to observe the Devon countryside and its people. It also gave me ample time to explore my own feelings and imaginations. The poems, then, are a reflection of those inward and outward journeys as spring came into its full. I hope you enjoy them, and that perhaps they resonate with your own distilled experiences. Christopher. Dancer's wisdom. Caution is the watchword. Listen to the Diaghilev dancing star. Beware that exposure to new experience can filter out the magic of past memories. Each day, your new favourite photograph puts a shade or a tint on yesterday's numero uno. Each day, your new life places a formaldehyde cover over the bodies that one night pressed effortlessly together. Your stance, should it have surprised me, to see no more dance, should it have stopped me dead in my tracks? That day, for what the image is worth, I framed your words, became your number one fan. At home, I pulled back the dust cloths. Recovered, I lay down on the love bed where we had lain together. The 729th re-evaluation. Laughter. Yes, I remember laughter, and certainly vivacious. I could have taken her, there and then, and many, many times after. Even now the sap occasionally rises. One wonders, with matters such as this, whether time ought to be counted, in seconds or hours, in days or weeks, whether events ought to be recollected as factual truth or as fictional representation. No doubt now there is a distance, which might cloud objectivity, though, as darkness falls, surely it is useful still to probe the source of one's own dreams and deviations. Counterbalance. On this day, when I have seen a mass of intellectual power being used to make some significant systematic mistakes, I am left to wonder, is this part of the change process? Is this what happens when we move in haste? In the public bar, I watched the invalid with his wheeled walking frame. He climbed 2 steps with ease. He managed without the need of the kindly offered assistance. I was gladdened by devices well thought out, put into use to good effect. Charles said to come here, to this pub in the village. Both he and his mother recommended it highly. Earlier today, this morning to be precise, his father said, "The fried breakfast is on, lad. Tea and toast will only be a few minutes." Is this what happens when the pressure is off, when I eat vegetarian food and drink real ale? As if common sense could or should return to the nonsense of that other world. Relativity. Hillside of country house, cotton blouse, some things to say, words that only woman can speak. Hands held by the hospital bed, at peace at the last. Sat with book in hand, how to begin on the edge of tears. It is a deep responsibility. The flowers help, how else to say, I wanted to, but I do not know how. Dreaming of climbing. Across the rope bridge to the temple, fragments of papyrus flutter into the gorge. At floor level, the 21st century poets gather to capture the words as though they were the petals of snowdrops. Fear is at a distance. Fear is always at a distance. So beats my bumpy heart, so well the beads of sweat upon my furrowed brow. One dance step after the next, in and out of the skipping rope, to the music of whistle and drum. The 21st century poet's words are gathered, as though they were the echoes of the sunspots. Cosmologist, Big Bang. Under a clear, starlit sky, I know there will be frost in the morning. I know that I love to breathe and touch this cold nothingness that consumes me. Such certainty, undeniable truths. Perhaps it is Jung's universal consciousness. But at this moment, it is my time, my turn, my chance to engage the chastity of clarity. Woman is the soul bearer of the child. Such spectacular growth from ejaculated sperm, raised from the bare earth, ravaged yet fearless, captured, caught on a clear night such as this. On approaching darkness, rain clouds absconded from the south, heavy with blackened outpourings. A thin wedge of washed out red hovers as it rumbles over the far western horizon. Only to the north is there virgin sky, resplendent with a single solitary star. These are the dramatic gladiatorial visions that one might hope for on the eve of battle. Not that I'm at war anymore. All that had to be settled is settled. Love, oh boy, it does have its hungry moments. One bite is never enough, is it? Our needs need to be taken completely, swung in waltzes and Wurlitzers, smoking all as we race to the pier's end, snatch and grapple to be the lords of the ring. These are fantastic imaginations, screams caught with joy and eureka. Not that I have lost my marbles, but all that is open for adventure.